So that was the new Usher.
Yes, it was the new Usher with I forgot the Afrobeat artist name. Let me see. Hold on. Peasy Pizza.
Peasy?
Yeah,
Pizzo?
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Usher. You say he's performing at the Super Bowl next weekend?
Yes, he will be.
Okay.
He will be on the big stage.
Who
and
else is performing at the Super Bowl?
Just him. It's all him.
Okay.
It's only him.
I'm so sad because I
10
have to be
minutes.
here next Sunday, and I really wanted to watch the Super Bowl with my grandpa next Sunday.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
You're not gonna be here?
I'm gonna be
Oh.
here.
Man, I wish. You know we can, but I mean I know your logo's on, but you know the TV works, right?
So we could watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my grandpa to come here. We can watch it.
Yeah, we buy. I mean, have drinks here, and yeah, actually, when you come in, that's when it's gonna be starting because they start late. They start around 7.
Okay. Yeah,
7.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm pretty sure.
So by the time your show is over, it'll probably be the halftime.
Okay.
I don't know. Y'all might not have me here. You might be like, yo, D, you do this Sunday.
Yo.
I might have to go to my spot.
So did everybody miss me being gone last week? Me and DJ Young Fresh.
I was thrown off. I got the news like late. Like I'm here sitting, wait. Oh, they're not coming in. I'm like, what?
They really? I think well, and plus I was on LA time, which means I was way ahead when I text him and said that I wasn't gonna come in. And Fresh said he was tired from being in Mermaids and stuff. So I was like, all right, we just gonna take a break. D said he was gonna play a replay. So yeah.
So I went out with D. We went to the Heights to a friend that we both know party in the Heights, and it was raining too. So you had some sunshine, whoop-dee. And you came, well, you kind of came back to some sunshine because this weekend was the only time that the sun have shine because it's been gloomy the whole time.
Yeah, well, I'm happy I got back just in time because they said that in LA it was like a crazy storm or whatever. Yeah.
So what they got rain?
Well, I guess we switched places.
Right, exactly, because it was definitely that for the past few weeks.
But I had a pretty good time in LA. I met some dope people. It was vibey. One thing I can say that I've learned is that I really gotta start like betting on myself more and just stop relying on people so much because I've just come to the conclusion that a lot of people are unreliable and I just cannot. So it's just like that's something that I've learned. But I feel like every time I go to California, even though I don't love California because I feel like it's kinda that flight kills me every single time. And also I feel like it's very superficial and I'm not like that kind of girl. I do feel like every time I go there, I come back feeling refreshed and, inspired and always ready to really.
I think if you're a New Yorker, you can go anywhere out of New York and you'll come back that way.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That is kind of true.
That's me for sure. I ain't gonna lie. So
that is kind of
next
true.
month I will be probably going for about a week, and
Where you going?
I'm probably just gonna go down to Baltimore around my birthday or whatever. I usually try to get out the city around my birthday, so I'm out.
So you are Aquarius or Pisces?
I'm the last day. I'm the first day of spring, so Pisces. Next day is Aries, so you can either. I think I said that before.
Yeah. I think you definitely did. So for me, this time I was in Cali though. It was kind of like a full circle moment because the first time I ever went to Cali was when I was 21, and it was for Grammy week as well. So it was like a full circle moment to see a lot of the things going on. It's like this time I wasn't like an intern, so it was just like a real big, experience for me.
I gotta visit Cali. I've been to Vegas 3 times, so I definitely know about. Talked about your flight.
And
yeah,
you
that's
could
like
do that.
a 5-hour. 5 or 6, whatever.
Yeah, what's really dope? The drive from Vegas to Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like 3 hours, right?
I believe so. It's just like going probably like to New York to like upstate New York or whatever, and it's just like a really really good scenery and stuff like that. So with that being said, let's get into some more music and vibe out for a little, and hopefully Fresh will come in soon.
Well, real quick before we get, how do you feel? I'm gonna ask you this because I know you heard it already. How you feel about that new Ice Spice single?
See, this is funny.
Oh, this one of the things.
Yeah.
Because I've got, but you know, hey.
I mean, all right, yeah. So it's kind of it's throwing me off because once again, I guess it's messing up my whole movement.
I
But
read your mind.
huh?
I read your mind.
That was one of the topics that I wanted to get into. It's actually not one of my favorite songs, but I do like her.
Yeah, I do, and she's from my borough.
Yeah, she's a New Yorker, so we definitely got to represent. And I feel like, she's putting on for what she's putting on for. You feel me? She's definitely putting on for what she's putting on for. She made her own lane, and she's doing her own thing, and she made her name for herself, so you got to respect it. But as far as, is it lyrical? Is it something that I'm going to be bopping? No.
I think a preschooler wrote her rhymes.
Somebody tried to tell me that she has a better vocabulary than Latto. But with that being said, let's drop some music because I wanted to get into all of this. For sure.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Well, I was waiting until way deeper into the show and to get into this topic, but of course, somebody had to ask me already when I thought about Ice Spice's song. So, I don't know if y'all know, but there was a whole bunch of drama going on all the blogs or whatever the case may be, because Ice Spice was on Twitter Spaces and she pretty much said that, she seen her in the back of somebody's Week A snippet, which was Latto's snippet, where she pretty much said, I just want a one-on-one. I don't know why she's so nervous. And in the back of that clip, when she played the Triller or whatever, she had Ice Spice's video playing in the background. So Ice Spice said when she seen her in the background of that video, that's when she decided to drop Fart. And don't get me wrong, like, I like Ice Spice and Ice Spice and all that. But for me, if you're gonna drop something to make a statement, think you the shit. You not even a fart is like, no. That's like a terrible bar to me. I'm sorry. That really, like, upsets me every time I see everybody saying that. And I feel like, you know how they say y'all keep trying to make fetch happen? Y'all keep trying to make think you did not even a fart happen, and it's just like, it just doesn't do it for me. And it's just like,
sound like it was done on a Casio keyboard from 1988.
Did Riot make that beat as well?
No.
Yeah, she did, because he said, Riot, stop playing with him.
I'm going to tell you right now, because I am looking at it and it didn't say his name. But I don't think he made it.
No, because I know in the song she says it in a way. I watched the video
that's
earlier.
Her boyfriend. Well, I don't know if they still together, but supposedly they was dating. Maybe still is. I'm not sure. So yeah, they come from college together. That's how she met him. So yeah, she was. I don't know if they. Yes, that's DJ Enough's son. I already knew. Yes.
Oh no, I did not know that. Okay, that makes sense.
But they did meet in school. But yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, I'm not really sure where the Latto and Ice Spice beef stem from. I'm pretty sure it's because Latto had reached out to Nicki Minaj and asked Nicki Minaj to do a song with her, and she declined. And then, she ended up and going on to do a song with Ice Spice, actually 2 songs with Ice Spice. So I guess that's where the issue and beef stems from. But I just feel like, Latto, you shouldn't be throwing shots at this girl, because you never know. You could have got a Nicki feature later down the line. Maybe Nicki just didn't like the song that you did. And Ice Spice, if you're going to come at somebody, girl, I want you to come a little bit harder. And then there was a lot of drama with Cleo Trapper. I don't know if y'all know who that is. You guys should know who that is. But a lot of people say, like, oh, she's known for being, like, Ice Spice's best friend or whatever the case may be. But before Ice Spice, she's been going viral for, like, videos, being funny, teaching people how to spell, correcting their grammar and stuff like that. So she's always, like, pretty much had a name for herself. But pretty much the other day, during a little situation with Latto, Ice Spice had retweeted Cleo Trapper's tweet when she had pretty much said, "You're a dweeb, you're a loser," which is like a line from Cleo Trapper's latest song, and people thought that Cleo Trapper was throwing shots at Latto. And apparently Cleo Trapper was in some group chat and she was going off pretty much saying like, I'm not trying to be in that beef or whatever the case may be. And people was pretty much saying like she's not really a real friend to Ice Spice. And I don't really agree with that. I feel like Cleo Trapper is just the type of person that she just keep it real all around. I'm pretty sure whatever she was saying in that group chat, she would have said to Ice Spice. Just like last time when it was a little situation where they were saying that, Ice Spice was saying she was Nigerian. And Cleo Trapper was like, I never heard her say she was Nigerian. I don't think it was shade. It was just like, I'm just keeping it real about what's going on. And it's like, you got to respect somebody that keep it real. You feel me? A lot of people be saying, like, I come off a little harsh or whatever, or I might say this or that. But it's like, a lot of things that I will say right now, I will say to somebody's face. Like, you feel me? Just like I'm saying on the air live. Like, you know what I mean? Something I say to Fresh behind the scenes is not something that it's probably something I would say
this is a
on
soft
live.
generation. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know you're younger than me, and, you know, I'm not saying I'm the oldest one in the room, but it's just the time and era I grew up in, you know what I mean? Of course, we didn't have the internet, so if it was beef on a block, you know, the next block, whatever, you know what I mean? So... But it wasn't no he say, she say stuff. I mean, it was, but it wasn't a lot of people doing a lot of tough talk behind their computers. But when you see them
a lot
outside,
of big typers,
their energy is different. Oh yeah, I'm like, come on, man. Like, keep that same energy you had when you was typing. You know what I mean? Keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, let's do. But people, I don't pay it no mind, and there's a lot of cattiness going on. For the past 2 weeks since the year came, it's been a lot of cattiness. And I'm talking about with the females. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's been a lot of cattiness, and we definitely gonna get into that, cause you feel me. But I definitely want to get into Cleo Trapper's new single Rockstar, because she's a dweeb, she's a loser. Like, what? And we're back. Yeah, so let's get into the main topic, right? Obviously, this is what everybody's been waiting for. I already know everybody been tuned in. Everybody's waiting to hear what I got to say about, the thing that set the tone in the past week or so, because we didn't do Chit-Chat Radio last week, so I wasn't really able to give my opinion. So let's get into it. First, start off by saying that I respect diss records when it comes to hip-hop, because I feel like diss records are a part of hip-hop. But I don't respect when people get like a little too disrespectful, because I'm not the type of person that respects certain type of disrespect, because if you get too crazy with me, we gonna have to get in the field. So I personally, don't respect the lengths of disrespect that certain people go, but I do respect diss tracks because I feel like it's a part of hip-hop. Now, let's get into Megan Thee Stallion hits. First and foremost, I want to know why Nicki's the only person that responded to that song, because she took shots at a few people in that song.
Club shooters.
When she said, ever since I claimed the summer, everybody want a season, she was talking about all the girls. She was talking about when City Girls said they had a City Girl summer. She was talking about, I'm not saying directly, but Lola Brooke had a Gator season. Swinderella had a Swindy season. Drake had a what? No, we talking about girls though. Who else?
Well,
she said because she said girls, right? You feel me?
No, she said Party and Drake. She got guys and girls.
Oh yeah, so she was taking shots at everybody. So why was Nicki the only one that responded?
Don't worry. You know Drake is a little, but he's
strategic. Yeah, definitely.
Because I could say it. But yeah, and Party, he laid it all out. I feel
like he already said what he had to say, pretty much.
I don't think he's gonna do too much.
But what about the other girls? Are the other girls gonna get in the field? Because she was obviously throwing shots at them. And also, I knew she had to be throwing shots at maybe JT, maybe Cardi B, when she said
JT did drop
I look too good to take him back after he be cheating.
JT did drop a new single.
Oh, she did. Sideways. Ooh, Sideways could have been a little shade at Megan, because she did mess with Megan. I was one of the girls that she did support. She was out with her. She was saying sis and all of that. So maybe that's who it might not ever be the same with. Who knows? But I just feel like it's kind of messed up. Like, the little Megan Laws line, y'all girls have nothing to say about Nicki past her man. And I feel like that's very unfortunate. It's annoying and very unfortunate, because it's just like, no matter what, the whole time before she got with him, it was nothing people could really say. All y'all had to speak on was her pen and, you know, her talent, how she look or whatever. And it's just like now, it's just like her man, her man, her man, her man. Like, what else can y'all say? And I just feel like that's not fair. We don't know why she's with him. And it's just like, bro, I just wish I would pick something else to, you know, chat about. And I want the other girls to stand up for themselves because Megan's talking crazy. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand. I don't know if y'all know who Vok is, Vakaron. You know, he's from Brooklyn. He manages a lot of artists. He's been behind Shawnee Bin Laden, 22 G's, all those people. But he had mentioned the only way to describe Nicki's behavior is to describe, like, she's from the come-up DVD era. You feel me? When you think about the come-up DVD era and you think about people having beef, people talking crazy, like, going on, you know.
I said this, that Nicki is the female 50 Cent.
100%.
And they both from Queens, South Side.
Exactly. That's where I'm from. So it's just like.
That's what's going on in here. Shout out to the whole Queens, though, man. South Side, you know what it is.
So she's petty like her man's last name.
Pretty much. Like she said.
Boss.
She said it in the song.
His
Petty.
name is Petty.
Petty.
You didn't catch my bars? Yo, sometimes
She
I
said,
talk in bars.
yeah, I'm P-R-E-T-T-Y, but I'm P-E-C-C-Y, like, yeah. Because, yeah, so she's very petty. She comes from that era where people talking crazy, making a scene, they making a movie, this is what they do. You getting the cameras out, you know what I mean? It was just different, you know what I mean? You laying on the table, you saying what you got to say, this is rap. So it's just like, I don't know if
Hopefully
I don't.
they keep it in the studio. I can't say keep it on wax because they ain't making wax. So I hope they keep it digital.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, let's be for real. Who's really gonna do something? You really think
But I'm sure you know her fans, Nicki's fans, went to the cemetery of.
I mean, from what
I was gonna start digging bodies up and all.
I heard that was a sympathy plot. I feel like it's a lot of sympathy when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion. And I feel like, I always say this, I feel like this industry loves sympathy. Like, they will go above and beyond to make you feel sorry for somebody just so they could blow up. Like, I feel like it be people who's not even all of that, but as soon as they say some sympathy, and it's like, no, not even that. I'm just saying, it's just sympathy in general. It's not even, because I don't even want to name drop other people, but I just feel like once you got a sympathetic story, just think about all the people. You create a GoFund and say a sad story, you could run it up on social media very quickly.
I done saw it.
Exactly.
I would say this.
But if you say I really need help with my business, I'm trying to do something, you will not get the amount of donations.
Yeah, you probably would.
As a GoFundMe, the world loves sympathy.
You gotta be dying.
I'm gonna say this. I wouldn't trust myself around both of them in the same room. I'm just being honest.
Okay, why?
If I do something,
No.
if I piss the wrong way, that I have my business out in the street. Like, come on, like I ain't like listen, and like I said behind the scenes, if you know with Megan, her first joint was called Cobra, her second joint's called Hiss. That's a snake. Yeah, snake bites.
Yeah, I definitely want to bring that up. Forgot to bring that up.
But also, what a snake will probably do. You can't trust a snake.
Right, exactly.
So, and Nicki, and I know, you know, I heard some things, but allegedly or whatever, but I wouldn't trust myself around any, and I've been in this business for quite some time. I know who I could be around.
I'm going to tell y'all right up, straight up now. My mother taught me don't trust nobody but yourself, so I don't trust nobody out here. I don't even trust nobody
Damn, Chit-Chat.
Crazy.
I'm just keeping it this stack when it all goes
I think
down,
I'm gonna
baby.
press the record off. She gonna think we on live. Let me stop.
No, seriously though. But you really cannot trust people because you could think somebody's really in your corner.
You gotta trust somebody. You gotta trust somebody. And like, listen. I trust my son. He got my back. I got his. You know what I mean? And I trust.
I do trust my mom,
people.
and I trust one other person, but I don't really trust people like that. And I feel like it's understandable that my mom told me not to trust people because I feel like people are grimy.
This is my thing. I'll give to you. Trust them until they do something. It could just be one time. Till once they do something wrong, then that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So some people put their own.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm not forgiving. Once you do something to me, it's over. Like. It's nice knowing you, boo boo.
They said facts. The industry is crafty.
But the thing with me for Nicki Minaj, and this is why people don't understand why I really go so hard for her and why I love her so much, because first and foremost, like I said, we were saying earlier, she's from where I'm from. So I feel like me being able to really have the confidence to really be like a radio personality and be Lilmisschitchat comes from her, like seeing her want to come up DVD and really speaking and being, you know, going out there and doing stuff. And on top of that, like, let's be real. When we talking about real, who has like really remained relevant for this long as an artist? Like, literally, like, she's still in high demand to the point that she's what? How old is she? How old is Nicki Minaj? Whatever.
Is
And
she in her
people
40s?
and the young people still want to do songs with her. You feel me? And young people still want to do songs with her. I don't even know if she's 42, but young people still want to do songs with her. She's still respected as a legend. You feel me? She's been out for over 10 years and she's remained relevant. So it's like, why can we not respect her? And then on top of that, her pen is crazy. Ain't no other girl that could really be that versatile.
I will say that she's definitely, as far as even with the old school female artists, that she has last long in the game. Like, she's been one of the longest lasting ones in the game. So I'll definitely give her that.
Right.
Kudos on top of that. Even though through her trials and tribulations, she's still here, she's still lasting, she still has a fan base. So I'm not really a major big Nicki fan, but you know, I do give her kudos that she's still here lasting because, you know.
Yeah, and I don't feel like you gotta be a big Nicki fan. No. I don't even feel like. No.
She just said keep the truth, right?
Yeah,
so I'm gonna tell the truth.
And I don't even feel like
I'm not gonna sit up here just because she up here.
I don't even feel like you gotta be.
I'm not a big Nicki fan either.
No. Because
I'm gonna speak my.
I don't feel like you gotta be.
2024, right?
Right.
I don't feel. Listen, I don't. This is Chit-Chat Radio. I don't feel like you gotta be a big Nicki fan, but I feel like you gotta respect her pen. As long as you respect her pen, you good in my book. You feel me?
I got a Nicki folder in my Serato, like all her joints. So don't get it twisted.
But it really is that. Respectfully. Really is that. What pen we talking about here?
Because she did have writer.
There's a couple pins behind.
I mean, not saying that there's pins behind everybody though.
All right.
For the most part.
But
Yeah, but I'm saying talking about the versatility over years, the influence.
I respect it.
Think about it. Yeah, I know.
Like she gets the award for the
That's
longest
what I'm
lasting.
saying. This is what I'm saying. You gotta respect it.
Nah, Nicki's an OG.
This
Salute-
is what I'm
salute
saying.
to
You gotta
Nicki, she
salute
an
it, and if
OG.
you can't, you gotta salute it, and that's all I ask. I'm not asking y'all to bow down on y'all knees and do whatever. Say she's da-da-da. She's always the perfect person, but I want y'all to just respect her and her pen and her craft and what she's, brought to the industry. And a lot of this whole female rap, to be honest, would not even be here if it wasn't for her. All these girls would not have been
The
influenced.
new ones, you mean?
Yeah, the new ones would not be here.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, the new ones, 100%. The new ones, a lot of the new ones. I'm not saying every single new one, but majority of the new ones would not have been here if it wasn't for
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. And I just want to say this because we wasn't on air before. If any of y'all want to find me, because y'all be acting like y'all want to find me in my DMs and on Twitter, da-da-da, about Nicki
Staten
Minaj,
Island.
it's not that
we in
serious.
Staten Island.
Yo.
We take the ferry. We in Staten Island. We ain't giving up about no location. Listen, we in Staten Island.
Nobody seriously come in. I'm just joking. It's all joke.
Listen.
Over Nicki Minaj. It's
Listen.
never that serious. We both
want
don't
no-
know her in
want no
person.
Megan fans
It's-
pulling up.
Word. That's that part.
want no Megan
That
fans
part.
pulling up here,
That
bro.
part. That part. That part.
No, for real though. I just want people to respect her and just respect her pen. And I hate that people try to act like she don't collab with people, she don't do songs with people, because like she did a song with Megan Thee Stallion, right? She did a song with Coyle Ray. She did a song with Cardi B at one point. You know what I mean? She did a song with so many people. She did the Super Freaky Girl song. She did the Fine 9 remix. You feel me? Drop that.
Can I ask you one question?
What?
The majority of the people that you mentioned, why is it a beef afterwards? I mean, I know you don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Asked
I really don't
the dumbest
know.
question ever. That
I really don't
maybe
know.
the real fans know.
Nobody know.
I'm just saying.
Yo, I don't feel like I don't know. And I feel bad for the girls that Nicki Minaj do stuff with, because I feel like once she do stuff with them, it'd be a lot of hate, a lot of jealousy. People start supporting them. I be seeing girls in the girls' comments highs. As soon as they do a song with Nicki Minaj, then it's like nobody want to work with them no more. It's either because they are part of the Nicki hate train or because they jealous because it's not them.
Who you
It just
talking
be weird.
about, though? Who you talking about? I feel like you talking about somebody.
Just drop the
I
song,
feel like you talking
Bobo.
about somebody.
And for me to speak on who I felt like was the girls that was kind of getting counted out since they was working with Nicki Minaj. So I just feel like I don't know if maybe that's why the question that Swave asked me earlier, maybe that's why the girls have fallen. Ooh, how what?
You slurred by that. You sound like you said slave.
No, I said sway.
Swerve. It's swerve.
Swerve. Oh, swerve. Yeah.
It's the dawn, bro.
yeah. That's why I caught that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
caught
sorry.
that. And I'm swerving over here, and I still caught it.
Swerve.
I'm working, but I still caught it.
But like Swerve has said, maybe that's the reason why people. I'm always messing up somebody's name though, because you know what it is. Some people be saying that I talk like a New York Young Miami, and that's not a good thing, but I get it.
Don't worry. People have done it in the past, so I'm not gonna.
But with that being said, you had said the reason that why is it that people do songs with her and fall out, and maybe that's why, because they feel like it's too much. They don't want to be a part of the Nicki hate train, because I feel like Ice Spice. I feel like, she don't really, it's whatever. She gets support from the bars, but, she drops a song and she gets love, it's cool. I feel like JT is a person who, once she, started showing love for Nicki Minaj, I feel like City Girls started falling off. Her and Young Miami's relationship wasn't really the same. It was just a lot going on with that once she started heavily supporting Nicki Minaj. I feel like London Hill, once she announced that she was signed to Nicki Minaj, people wasn't really supporting her. People wasn't really under her comments anymore. People wasn't bringing her out.
I wonder how that's going to really work out.
I feel like...
I didn't mean to pause you, but I know over the years, artists had problems with signing... New artists had problems with signing under... Mm-hmm. Other artists that's still active, it's kind of hard for them to shine.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. Then there's Malibu Mitch or whatever. I feel like I wonder if maybe that's a reason why people don't really support her that much. It's like because she's always going super super hard for Nicki, and then Akbar, she does the same, but I know she's her own worst enemy because she just be doing a lot. But I feel like a lot of times. Yeah, I feel like once you connect with Nicki or you go too hard for Nicki, that's when people be like, I don't know if I want to be affiliated with that because I don't really know about her. Or it's like or the other side is like jealous. And I feel like that happens a lot. And I don't know where that stems from.
I heard of other legend things behind the scenes, but I'm not going to say. I just say.
Yeah, because no bonds coming into no bonds. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of people, once you're affiliated with Nicki, I feel like people don't really know how they want to move with you because a lot of people, she has a lot of enemies in the industry, I guess. A lot of, it's the Nicki hate train. And this hate train has been going on for a long time. So I feel like once you get in the industry, it's like, do I want to follow the Nicki hate train? Or do I want to go my own way and try to make friends with other people? You know what I mean? Because right now, we in a division, right? In the industry when it comes to female rappers, it's like, okay, you want to be on Nicki's side, you want to be on Cardi's side. It's like, you can see the girls that it's like, okay, they want to do a song with Nicki or they want to do a song with Cardi. It's like, if they do a song with Nicki or they support Nicki too much, it's like they don't really get the support of the people who's on the Cardi side. And it's just like, that's a little weird. You feel me? You should be able to be...
Can I be very honest with you? As what you said. And I'm being very honest, and it's not no gender thing. But with the females, when they get catty, in the industry, it gets catty.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no loyalty. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know, and we could have beef for years. Years go by, we see each other, we forget about that, put that in the past, start all over again, be cool. Females, never let it go. I'm gonna name two in particular, then I'll let you go on. With the Kim and Nicki, when Nicki was coming in, Kim, and then there was a little tension there. I'm gonna just say tension. That's light. But for some odd reason, definitely Nicki grew. And to the room, tell me if I'm lying, if I'm wrong. Oh, of course, Kim got older and she wanted to do like, but Nicki was just like, I told you, she's the female 50. Once it's on forever.
Yeah,
she
and I
never
always say that. I'm
go.
not gonna lie. At one point, Little Kim was a queen of rap, but she got her crown snatched by Nicki, and that's just like what pretty much happened. But I won't deny like who, Little Kim, what she did at one point, and yeah. But I feel like all female rappers, before they diss each other directly, they be subbing each other for months and years in their songs. That's all they do is sub. Because I remember when Remy Ma came home, I don't remember who I said this to, but I said this so many times. I said, wow, Nicki and Remy are throwing shots at each other in every verse that they drop. And then that's when the diss tracks came out.
And Remy's petty too. And
definitely.
She's female and dude. And like,
and that's once again, that's kind of like the Queens Bronx girls, like, you feel me? That's once again the Cardi and Nicki thing. It's like, okay, it might not ever end, which is crazy because Motorsport is still a top song on Apple Music and Spotify.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that, but okay.
Yeah, it is.
I want to ask you something, not to throw about the Universal thing with TikTok, and a lot of layoffs is happening. Yeah.
Charging people with something.
I didn't know too much about it. If you want to go in detail, you can let me know.
Long story short, short story long, but yeah, with TikTok, now they're snatching all of the music because it's supposed to be, it's business at the end of the day. So now nobody that's under the Universal umbrella music can be played through TikTok. So that means Nicki. That means Ice Spice. Anybody they not saying.
Oh, that makes sense because I was trying to do a TikTok with Lil Baby's music today, and I didn't understand why it wasn't working. And I was like, "Are you okay?"
Wait, hold on. I got the right joint.
Bing bang.
Yeah, so
that's
that's
the
the reason
wait.
why.
Because I was trying to use California Breeze on a TikTok.
Bing bang.
Trying to use California Breeze on a TikTok.
Yeah, that happened.
For my California
that
trip.
went into effect last week Friday. It went in effect last week Friday. So now, no music under the Universal umbrella, whether it's sub labels, indie labels, whatever's under that umbrella, that is bang. It's over. So right now, the only two is Warner Brothers and Sony that could possibly, but they might, So all of content creators, just the music cannot be played if it's under that umbrella. So if you was wondering, there's your answer.
And that's
there's
insane. I don't even know what to say about that.
Look deeper into it.
But you know what's so crazy? I'm not a big TikTok person. That's
but
I know TikTok, it does a lot, but I'm not like,
because they got their own label. They got their own label. They got their own billboard. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to, and plus, it's not an American thing. It's a China. Is it China? Overseas. So so they doing their own thing, and America's trying to get something out of it, money. At the end of the day, it's business is business.
Right,
and they not letting things up in. So being that the whole big label things is here in the States, they like, yo, if we can't do this agreement, guess what? Y'all can't play our music. We would just end it like that. Because they looking for more. These companies.
Yeah, because
I know
they're not making that much money from streaming and stuff. How are they really making money? You know what I mean? How are you really making money as a label in this?
At the end of the day, if you was a multi-billionaire company.
Yeah, I already know. First of all, I don't really know everybody. If you really, really know me, you really know that I really know. I really do my research. I know the back ends and hands out of so much stuff. Like, I really do my research. I'm way more of like a reader and a writer than an actual speaker. I'm just like kind of like transitioning into really being able to speak to people and, get more connected and interact with people. But I'm really like a writer and a reader. Like, that's what I've done my whole life. So it's just like, yeah, my research is on point, so I already know.
And plus, they doing the layoffs of a few thousand people at these companies.
Yeah, and I heard now they hiring anybody. They saying that
but they're gonna get paid cheaper.
Yeah, I was about to say that they hiring anybody to pay them cheaper or whatever the case may be. People always ask me like, "You want to work at a label?" And it's like, I feel like at one point I kind of did when I first came, and I'm like, oh, it'd be so cute to work at a label, but I don't really have a desire to work at a label.
It would have been, you would have been perfect probably in the 90s when I was doing my label runs and everything. It was perfect then because
I always say that. I wish I was grown in the 90s. I feel like I would have had I feel like the man I would have had would have been on point. You feel me? Because I feel like guys was way better back then. It was more real. You feel me? They would have been buying me my little Fendi bags. You feel me? My little furs, my little Coogee dresses.
Oh, you looking for a trick? I see that.
No, I'm not looking for a trick. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like the era was different. You know, it was just different vibes.
Hey, yo, shout out to the 90s, baby. Check it.
I wish I was grown in the 90s. I was born in the 90s, but I wish I was grown in the 90s. I wish my mother always used to talk about the tunnel. I wish I was there with her.
Oh, hallelujah. Not to flex, but I DJ'd in the tunnel.
No, you did not.
DJ'd in the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yo, Hayes.
I played one.
Yo, Hayes, wake up. You over there asleep, Hayes. DJ'd in the tunnel because
I played. Yo, well, hold on. And not to flex again, Vegas, Palms on All-Star Weekend when it was out there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean.
Nah, but the tunnel was big, though. We worried about the tunnel right now.
Nah, actually.
Shout out to Swerve.
No. What was big for me playing 3 times in BB King's on 42nd Street.
Okay.
I had the room by myself.
BB King's was era.
I remember them days.
Yeah. It was the hip hop awards that I did. DWI can co-sign that. I rocked that joint like 3 times by myself, and it was dope. And everybody's like there, and sound was right and everything. The sound in the tunnel was horrible. It just was very echoey and everything like that. But it was cool. It was dope. We here. New days, new era, new changes. Now smaller venues now. Lounges and restaurants. That was what we're doing. How was your weekend, Fresh?
I had a long weekend, man.
Pause.
No freaky. No freaky. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I had a very interesting weekend, you know?
So, Chit-Chat, you was with him?
No.
Chit-Chat was inside. She was in Cali. No, she was in Cali this weekend.
Okay.
Right?
I just got back on Friday, yeah.
Right.
And that's another thing I want to say about Cali. Ooh. Well, yeah. I'm happy that we wasn't live on Cali because I was I was throwing shit. I just wish people would keep stuff professional, though, for real. I just really wish that.
I hope you behave yourself. Behave yourself?
I'm always going to behave myself. I'm a classy woman, real. Yo! I'm going to always be respected for my business. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. I know Fresh at times don't behave himself, but, you know, that's a matter.
You know I'm going to act bad.